This is Pokemon Mega Evolution Pitch Black by the random number here. Oh, the camera's... I gotta adjust everything if we do switch to this. Yeah, we got our trainers. Let's see how many times we're rolling the die. Absolute best of luck, everybody. There's Drake. How you doing, man? How you do, how it be? We got 9 times on the die. Good luck, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What'd I say? Goodness, 9 times. 6, 7, 8, and there is 9 times to match our 9 pips. I got the worst memory. I could say something out loud and then immediately forget what I just said. Send you guys to the table so I can get this thing printed. Hello? There we go. Let's say the 15th. Ono said, I have arrived. I have arrived when I have intended, much like a wizard. Waiting for this thing to print. Yeah, it is very odd not having to... I've gotten so used to having to move the camera, or the microphone for the camera to adjust. Even if I go over here, it still follows. Watch, it's gonna follow me as I go over here. That's funny. That's funny. Heard there was a new batch of Pocket Monsters, and Daniel is with me this week, so we thought we'd try to catch 1 or 2. Oh shoot, which one are you getting into? We are, this is actually pre-release. This set doesn't come out until Friday. For the first time in a minute, was able to get our hands on the set. Almost a full week before release. That does not happen all that often. There's Mr. Battle. Good luck, folks. Good luck, good luck, good luck. You guys are in 7? Heck yeah. I know 5 and 6 are ready to go, so 7 will be right after that. Oh, 7's also the start to a new case. Tropius, Armor Fossil, and oh, look at the Mega Darkrai on. So beautiful. Ultra rare. We call that a UR. 101 classes in Sesh for DTS. Getting the ultra rare. Let's zoom in a little bit so my hands aren't super far from the camera. I think that's good. Yeah, I'm getting decent at remembering how I have the camera set. Let me sit a little bit closer, straighten my back so I'm not sitting like a shrimp. My neck hurts a little bit less if I sit right. I need to get one of those braces that like force you to sit straight, which I know those are usually not good because then you're not building up the muscles to straighten out your posture. You're just relying on the brace. But I need something, man. Koraidon. Whoa! Already more Peko. More Peko. One of my favorite Pokemon that are in this set. Of all the Pokemon in this set, I do like more Peko. That is 102 in the set. C-Dub. Well, we got 101 and 102. We're gonna go down this path. Is that what's happening here? 2 ultra rares, relatively close to each other. Let's see if we can keep this going. We got Wailmer, Annihilate, Jet. Oh, I thought we had another ultra. I was about to say, what the hell? Then we got Mega Darkrai on the double rare. That one is number 48. Going out to Heelseku with the double. Yeah, I still can't like look down, so bear with me, folks. I was like trying to look at the, looking down at the cards does still hurt quite a bit. I can do this, but I can't look at the number. Sheldon, Poplio, and Primarina. And Benny, welcome back, welcome back. Promantis. Bombardier, Inkay, and a Voltaic. Still don't like that's what the word choice that they had there for to describe him. The electric energy. Voltaic. I know it's a word, but like, come on. Mankey. Oh, 2 cannon. 2 cannon. On the number 4 for the illustration rare. That's 7, 7, and 7. Back feeling better. It's a little bit better. Not good enough for me to be like, yeah. But not bad enough to where I'm a grumpy piss baby like I was on Monday. I was very grumpy on Monday. Amarouche, But it definitely does, like, it's still there. It's not as sharp. Like, even when I look down, it's like, it's not sharp. It hurts, but it hurts in the way that, like, when something's sore. Like, it feels sore. It's not a sharp, direct pain into my, the back of my skull. Relcanth, Skarmory, and a Koraidon. So that helped me a bit, or it still must have been rough. I mean, I took ibuprofen earlier today, too, just to see if that helps a little bit more. Like I said, it's not too bad today. It's still bad, but it's not bad enough to affect my mood. Skarmory. There we got a Spiritomb, Sinistcha, Hide and Sneak. Prevent all the attacks in this Pokemon. Hide and Seek. Oh, wait! If you have 6 or more Pokemon with the Hide and Seek, so we are getting a new archetype for the like the party. So, oh, is this one gonna be called Tea Party? No, it's gonna be like a Ghost Party. But Hide and Sneak. Gotta see what other Pokemon have Hide and Sneak. I'm curious. I'm super curious because those are fun decks to play. There was the Tea Party deck from Sword and Shield. Scarlet and Violet had United Wings. Just love to see it whenever we get those coming back. Oh, there we go. There's the other Hide and Sneak. Shuppet. There we got Bronzor, Fossil Quarry, and there is Mega Chandelure. Might have to actually look into that Hide and Sneak. See how that's doing, man. That's number 38 in the set in the double rare, going out to Heels with the number 8. Mickey. Minus File Battle, Charge of Bug, and Voltaic. Some good grubbing. Trumbeak, Mobalstiff, and there is Lurantis. EX on the double. That one's number 4 in the double rare. A hit right there. 7, 7, and 7. Hope everyone's having a wonderful... I can't believe it's Monday already, dude. Where does the time go? Bandit's got Hide and Sneak on him too? Oh, so Bandit and Shuppet have it. That's interesting. You may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. You gotta pay for it, but it's not too bad. This is Lapide, Goldeen, and a Primarina. I thought that had Hide and Sneak on it. Curious what other cards have Hide and Sneak. Did I hit? No sound. Somebody text, you're not in the break, Mrs. Hammer. Say next one. Manectric on the illustration rare. Manectric, that is number 89 in the set, number 9. He'll second. With the IR. Speaking of hydrating, my uncle. Let's see, I was gonna try to go back to show you guys. I forgot the camera follows. My uncle gave me this cup, and I realized I should leave this cup here. Then I'll be more inclined to drink water. And then it doesn't look like I'm drinking from a flask every time. Okay. Amarouge. Poplio. Fromantis, Gwen, and Bastiodon. Bringing some nice Michelob Ultra Zero. Michelob! I didn't know they had a 0. Alvin, Heatran, and Miraidon. I will say in Korea, there's a very strong support for the Zero Alky beers. I feel like totally triumphs the support that we have here in the States. Maschiff, Vika Volt. Oh, shoot. Who got this? That is a chase card for many in this set. Misty's Vitality. 111 number 1 DTS. Having quite the day so far. Quite the day. Misty's Vitality on the Ultra Rare. That is a very, very, very decent hit. Got so far it's my favorite non-alcoholic beer. I tried Biro. Biro wasn't bad. Got the kiddo with this week. Slap some tequila in about 30 minutes when he goes to bed. You say, hit that zonk. And then he's gonna bust out the lime and salt. Red Drake's got the lime and salt in a drawer ready to go. Oh, we'll look into the Korean 0% beers. I'm trying to remember which one I had the most of. I don't remember. Alright, Shadowy. What was the name of the brand? It wasn't Cloud. I'd have to look it up. There was one that was really good. Like, so good, nobody realized it was 0%. Because what was really smart, I realized, my uncle, he got the 0% beers without telling anyone, because he was making Somek, or, what do we call it in the States? What do we call it? Soju bombs. He was making soju bombs, but he didn't want everyone to get all messed up. So he bought a 0% beer and then was doing the soju bombs in that. And I was like, I never thought of that. That is not a bad idea. Or you're getting like, because soju bombs, just in terms of flavor, one of my favorite, like, beverages, flat out. With Arma Rouge! Wonderful, wonderful illustration there. Just love the art style on this one. Who's the artist on this one? Iwamoto 05. Oh god, does that mean this guy was born in 05? This guy's old enough to be doing official Pokemon card art? Nah. What's the D? I know what an IPA is. I don't know what D IPA is. Number 6, Ryan Ono with the Arma Rouge. Isn't that your second one, Ryan? Then we got Chi-Yu. I think I was telling we will have to work, so he's gonna spend time with mom this weekend. A quick day trip to the White Sands State Park to do some summer sledding. I don't think I've ever heard of summer sledding. This is a new concept to me. Delmise, Bastille Dawn, and there's Mega Excadrill on the double rare. This double is going out to number 65. I'm trying to figure out, like, these sleeves are kind of kicking, or these cases are kicking my ass. I'm like really Monday casing with these sleeves kind of messed up my hands a little bit, so trying to find a different method. So I don't like tapping the cards, but it's like these sleeves, man, I kind of have to. Pick a pick! Hey, Ryan and Marai Dog. They slid down the sand. I would just make, like, if I was at like a beach, I'd make a big sled that would go straight into the water. Straight into the water. Grubbin, Brion, and oh, well, Lord, he coming. We say it every time, he's a good omen. We say he's a good omen. I've honestly not been keeping track about whether or not he's been a good omen or not. So hopefully, you know, I'm going to pay attention this time and hope we get something cool. You got the question mark. Did I say something stupid? I mean, I don't doubt it, but I'm curious what it was. What did I say that was stupid enough to warrant a question mark? Rendezvous at Star Command. Mankey. Volabai, Poltergeist, and Lurantis on the Ultra. Doing a decent amount of Ultras. This is the 4th Ultra Rare so far. Not bad, not bad. I mean, unfortunately, I think that is the best way for me to sleep without hurting myself. Bronzor! I got Palafin, Skarmory, a Spirit Tomb. We got the boss music from Scarlet and Violet playing right now. Misty's Vitality, Bastiodon, and Koraidon. Finishing. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Yeah! Heck yeah, dude. Mega Zeraora on the SIR. I just love how blue the card is. So the blue and yellow color combo has always been so good. The blue and yellow color combo has always been a great one, man. 114 in a set, 7, 7 and 7. With the SIR of Zeraora EX. That is a beauty. That is indeed a beauty. And the Primarina in the back. White City National Locator, make sure to check out the fossilized footprints they recently found there. Earliest evidence of humans. Whoa. Zarude, Mandibuzz, and Amarouche. They got the footprints. Lived in El Paso for 20 years and never went. Is it one of those things where because you never went, now you're like, well, I'm not gonna go now. I got Drillburt, Poltergeist, and Mega Slowbro. Apparently, the Slowbro and Slowpokes have very tasty tails that humans and Pokemon alike find themselves eating the tails of these guys. Number 1 on the double rare. Thankfully, I believe it is in the lore that the Slowbros and Slowpokes don't have nerve endings in their tails, and then the tails regrow and also just fall off naturally, which none of that makes sense, but I think they did it so it doesn't seem like people are going around cutting tails off of these guys. Type Null, such a Scorch, and Miraidon. Herman's, those kids, like I live in Lola, Lake National. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of the White Sands. This is my first time hearing about this location. Oh, spoilers. Van Thiebel, we got Delmies. The very fun illustration rare with all the different little Pokemon in the background. You got Poltergeist with the Sinistcha. You got the Bannet. You got the Shuppet. Big ass Delmies. Delmies. Bastiodon. Blue pack, second from the end, the one I always root for. You got the Inkay. Skull Fossil, Primeape, and a Koraidon. Last pack, LPM. Last pack, Magic. Suits were recently released past years. It was found in 2018. That's like super recent. What the heck? Manectic, Marshadow, and Rampardos on the double rare. We'll count that as some last pack magic. It's a little bit of something at the end there. 45 in the set. That is for the number 5. That's Jimmy Fan. So far with Breaking Band, there's been an SIR. Yeah, Ryan. You're doing. There's some kind of trick you're doing. You're very close. You got to figure out how to tweak it. We'll say the numbers as we see that we got 5, 1, 6, 5, 4. Come on. We got 8, 8, 1, 6, 9, 4. Ultra rares, we got 6, 1, 2, 1, and SIR of Mega Zeraora EX for the number 4. We love ourselves an SIR. That was Pokemon Mega Evolution Pitch Black by the single box random number 5. Oh, I don't actually mind my handwriting all that much there. Usually I hate my handwriting. Thank you all very much.